honeys, it's Haley and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I have for you my everyday go-to ride or die makeup routine. This is the makeup that I'm wearing every day, like every day of my life. I throw this on, go out, and do what I gotta do in the world. I'm gonna keep this intro really short, really sweet. Enjoy. I look a little bit scary right now, but I did my brows first just because I carved them out with concealer. And I did use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. This is my favorite brow product ever. So right after I do my brows, I always go in with a lip balm because my lips are very, very dry. I don't know if it's from me talking too much shit or what, but they're always so dry. My recent favorite lip balm is this one. It is part of Tarte's new Sugar Rush collection. I don't know why I did this. It is from Tarte. This one has wedged its little way into my heart. It's the Sugar Rush Best Bud Lip Butter Balm. Basically, it's a lip balm and it's just so hydrating and it smells delicious. Honestly, it was the smell that got me. I'm such like a smells person. If it smells good, sometimes I'll buy it even though I don't need it. I'll show you my favorite priming combo. First, I will spray my face with the Mario Badescu facial spray. It's the one with aloe, herbs, and rose water, aka the pink one. And then after that, I will go in with the Too Faced Hangover face primer. I honestly think this is like my third bottle of this. Like I've been using it for probably 2 years now. I'll do just like one pump of the Too Faced primer because this already gives me some wetness, I guess, to my face, if that makes sense. And it's just like a second moisturizer, basically. I also like this because it has coconut water in it, so it's keeping your skin real hydrated. And it leaves your skin a little tacky too, which is nice because then your foundation and makeup will adhere to your face. My favorite foundation lately has been the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. I think this would be a good color for me right now. I have like 3 of them just because my color's always different. I self-tan, sometimes I'm not self-tanned, sometimes I look like this. Hence the long sleeve shirt today. Yeah, not cute. It is a true full coverage matte foundation. So beautiful. And I think it's only like 15 bucks. This one doesn't have an SPF, so just beware. I like to apply it with the Morphe sponge. I forget what this one's called. It's nice and floof. So it just blends it right in really nicely. And I'll do like 2 pumps on my cheek. Oh my God. I use a lot of foundation. You definitely don't have to use this much. I'm just ridiculously extra, so what can I say? And then bringing it down to my neck to make sure we match. Okay, this looks like a good shade. And I feel like by using hydrating primers and stuff, it makes it a little more glowy and just like less matte. And as always, I will link everything that I use in the description with the prices and where you can get it. So my favorite concealer ever is the Tarte Shape Tape. I've been using this ever since it came out. This has got to be like my 5th bottle of it or something just because I use it so often. I've tried other concealers, but I never like stick and commit to a different one besides this just because it's the best. One that's come close to it for a cheaper alternative is the Makeup Revolution one. It's like $7, but still not as full coverage as this one. It can be a little dry under the eyes, so you want to make sure that you are hydrating your eyes properly, using eye creams and things like that, drinking enough water. Yeah, and I go like in. I recommend starting with like a small amount and then you can build it up if you're just getting used to wearing more makeup or you're not really sure how much you want to use. Definitely use less. You could always add more, but it's hard to take away. Go crazy, go stupid, ah. And then I always do it down my nose and then up here. I used to do my chin, but I feel like my chin sticks out a lot already, so I don't want to draw more attention to it. Basically, you want to put this concealer anywhere where you kind of want to draw attention to. So I do the center of the face, always do the under eyes just to really conceal. I take that same Morphe sponge that I used for my foundation and I just go in and blend it out. I definitely recommend using a sponge for this step. Yeah, it just brightens the center of your face and it is beautiful coverage. After concealer, I always go in with a translucent setting powder and I put it under my eyes and all over my face. My favorite one is the Too Faced Born This Way. Ethereal? Ethereal. I'm just gonna call it a glowy setting powder. It will kind of let oil peek through if you are oily or you sweat or anything like that, or even combination skin. I still find that this works beautifully. I just pop it in the cap there. On a daily basis, I usually don't have time to bake, so I'll take this little tiny Real Techniques brush. It's the Real Techniques setting brush, it's called. I just love it. It fits right under the eye perfectly and gets the job done. And I do the same for my eyelids, just because I really don't do eyeshadow on a daily basis, but I'll kind of show you how I contour my eye. Then after I set my under eyes, I take the Real Techniques powder brush, which is this huge fluffy powder brush, and I just set my whole face with it. Going in with the same translucent powder, and I'll just go in, starting with the center of my face, and kind of blend my way out. My favorite all-time bronzer is the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil. I've been using it again for a couple of years now. It's just like my go-to, my ride or die. It is very pigmented, so you want to be careful when putting it on. The way I do it, I almost like to contour with it, and I will show you how to do that. And it also smells like chocolate. I've been using this Wet n Wild brush with it. I believe it's part of the Pro collection. I don't really know. Basically, what I do with this is I take it, kind of stamp it in there, tap off the excess, and just make almost like a contour. Like I sort of use it to contour my cheeks as well as bronze them. And I sort of make like a face like if I were to get my cheeks done, you know? Like my face is so asymmetrical, so this side of my face is like really fat, and this side I feel like is like snatched more, so like I feel like I can contour this one so much easier. And then I also take it onto the temples and along my forehead. And I always go in under here too, just to give myself a jawline, because I feel like my jawline is trash. I also contour my nose. So I guess I'll kind of show you how to do that. So everybody's nose is different, so what works for me might not work for you. So for me, I like to go in and I'll do it right under my nose here. I'll put a little bit. And then I'll kind of put some in this area. I don't really know what to call it. And I sort of just blend it. And then I go up the sides of my nose, and then I just really go in and make sure everything's blended out and kind of like work it until it looks like how I want it to look. And if I ever put too much on, I just take that beauty blender and almost like press it in, or I'll take my brush and go over it again. Nose is snatched. My everyday blush is by Tarte. It is the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush, and I use the shade Sensual. It's really, really similar to a bronzer kind of color, but it still gives that nice flush to the face. And I use a Wet n Wild brush for that too. I got it at like Walgreens, so. And blush is really just supposed to go on the apple of your cheek, but I like to bring it up to really blend it in with a bronzer. So after blush is one of my favorite steps of the whole routine. So my fave highlight is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter. I have hit pan on this bitch. Like, she is my fave highlight out there. I think it's still selling in Ulta actually, which is good. It was limited edition. I guess it did so well that they wanted it to come back, so they brought it back. And yeah, I just go in on another Wet n Wild brush, one of these little dome bitches here. I like to kind of wet my face a little with a setting spray or with just a hydrating spray, just to give that extra boost of glow. Oh yeah. Then I do the tip of my nose and the top of my cheekbones. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, baby. It's just so glowy and so pretty. And I'll put some here too, just to make sure it's blended through. I'll also put it on my forehead because I love a glowy forehead. Oh my God, I never showed you what I did on my eyelids. So real quick, we're gonna stop with the face makeup. Now I'm gonna go in with eyes. So taking that same bronzer from Too Faced, I take just a fluffy brush. Today I'll be using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH30. It's nice, fluffy, great for the crease. And I put it right in the bronzer there, tap off the excess, and go in and use it as eyeshadow. This is literally like the easiest step that anybody can do. It just kind of contours the eye naturally and just adds a little bit of depth. Pretty much making it look like you tried when you really didn't. So easy. Took me less than 30 seconds. And then I like to go in on the bottom too. So after I do the bronzer on the eyelids, I will take that same highlighter that I just used and pop it in the inner corners. I take this little tiny dense Wet n Wild brush. Any dense brush will do, just to pick up a good amount of the product and pop it right in. It just brightens up your whole eye, it brightens up your face. Okay, so we got 2 more steps left to this whole shebang. Next is eyelashes. I am gonna do my eyelashes off of camera though, because it takes a while. If you guys want me to do a video on how to apply false eyelashes, then I definitely will give that to you guys, but I won't include it in this. For lashes, I will be using the Kiss Lash Couture Triple Push-Up Collection in the style Brassiere. I always feel so relieved when I put the lashes on because I'm like, oh my God, I'm ugly, I look like a naked mole rat. And then the lashes come on and I'm like, glam naked mole rat. Lashes are on. We have one final step to the whole process, and that is lips. So lips are so important. I don't know about you, but they're like my favorite part of like a face. I don't know, is that weird? I finally, after months and months and years of like pining and trying to find the perfect lip shade, I think I finally found it, like the perfect nude. I use 2 products. My go-to lip liner is actually very affordable. It's by NYX. I think it's like $5. It's literally just called the NYX Lip Liner, and it's in the shade Nutmeg, which is like this really pretty, true brown kind of color. For lipstick, I go in with a MAC matte lipstick in the shade Honeylove. I feel like that's just like the most iconic, beautiful nude you could ever find. There you go. Putting the lipstick on over the lip liner just really tones it down, but still gives it kind of that ombre effect, which makes your lips look bigger. The final step after all of these steps is setting spray. I really love the Morphe one. It's an aerosol mist, so I just go in and spray. And I am very generous with it. Okay guys, so here is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed my video. Definitely like, comment, subscribe down below. You know the drill. Let me know in the comments below what other videos you want to see from me. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Where are you? That I love a lot. So I like to be No! Don't tell me I just got this all over my white shirt. Don't eat it. Oh my God. Oh my God. God bless. You can't. Oh. Ah! I love you, baby. I love you. You can't eat this. No, not for you. I swear to God, I can't handle it. I literally have 2 different faces. I'm very surprised I'm not like a Gemini. Ew.